Okay, these are the announcements for Pentecost Sunday, May 31st, 2020. First, Tuesday is Election Day. You will be voting by mail. There are matters on the ballot beyond the red and blue primaries. Be sure to vote. Your voice matters. Do not disenfranchise yourself. Second, there are things to celebrate, whether human achievements like the latest space venture, or God's goodness in nature all around us. Our psalm today speaks to that a bit. What are you seeing to celebrate? This is not being Pollyanna. It's not sticking our heads in the sand. It's being realistic, knowing that life is more than this temporary health emergency, and it's more than some bad actors in a distant city, and it's more than all the heaviness that's pumped out in the media day by day. Build your gratitude journal. What inspires you? What brings a smile to your face? Where does your spirit find comfort and peace? Journal about it. Third, there are some things in process. The county may be opening up a bit for business in some limited ways, but we as the church still are not ready to resume meeting in our facilities. We are choosing to express love through a very cautious route to reentry. Between the risk posed to our most vulnerable family members and the inability to do many of the things most important to us, it does seem that for now, the best mode remains to continue worship in this mode, this format. Now, we are getting ready for some more Zoom meetings. We've explored using Zoom, and they seem to be effective. We'll let you know soon of emerging opportunities, ways in which we can visit using this medium. Even at that, some of our family is being left out. You might think of what you can do to let some of our extended church family members know that they are loved and thought of, even when we do not get together and see each other weekly. Brainstorm other ideas too, so that we can creatively bring God's grace to one another and to our community. Our reading from Corinthians today speaks of how we need each other as the body of Christ. Let's be creative with this. I said there are some things in process. Today, we have, as part of our worship, a song being sung by one of our members. We're trying to create more ways of bringing these experiences into our online worship experiences. For example, I'm trying to make an easy-to-use system so that our accompanists could come into the church, touch the on button, play the piano for a while. After they played for an hour or so, just turn it off, and then I could come in later and collect the recording. If you have ideas on how you can share your gifts with the church, talk with me. I'd like to empower you to make that happen. Once again, our reading from 1 Corinthians is relevant. The next announcement next Sunday would ordinarily be a communion Sunday, but since we cannot gather and could not experience communion even if we did gather because of the need for masks, we're not going to be doing communion. Now, my thought is to bring the Love Feast liturgy again next week. So you'll want a beverage, whether that's juice or coffee or tea or water, whatever works for you, and a comfort food. Maybe that's cinnamon rolls, maybe it's something else. Again, what works for you. Next Sunday, first Sunday of the month. Concerns. I'm not aware of any corona patients in our church family. However, I am aware of one death in the extended church family, and I'm aware of individuals, plural, dealing with health complications due to diabetes, etc. And I'm aware of individuals dealing with cancers, and I'm aware of several brain insults. There's hydrocephalus, there's concussion, there's strokes, a variety of them. And there are more concerns besides these. There are a number of concerns that have been shared requesting prayer, with the request that I not publicize them. If you have requests for prayer, either to share here or for me to hold privately, please let me know. And you can pray for these too, confident that God knows, even if you do not. Number 6. Even if you and those closest to you are not experiencing physical health difficulties at this point, this marathon of dealing with our public health emergency is taking a toll, whether you're aware of it or not. And we see it in the variety of ways all around us where we see people acting out. Never mind the high-profile news stories. We see it all around us. Do things to take care of your own mental health. And if you need help with that, I have made a video that I shared a couple of weeks ago. Look at the coronavirus playlist. I'll give you a direct link here on the screen. It should be right up there. And if you need help beyond that, talk with me about it. Sometimes just talking is enough, but maybe we need some other resources as well. Let me know. And finally, if you have other announcements, things that should be brought to the attention of our congregation generally, let me know, and we will work to get the word out. Those are the announcements. I hope you spend some time today with the other videos that are also available. May grace and peace be yours in abundance. Talk to you later.